sunny and hot. And I think if I told you 2 weeks from now it'd be sunny and hot, I'd be right.
Penetrating heat, extremely oppressive, muggy, and there just was no break from it.
I was already kind of, was mentally prepared as you can be for 15 months, but I didn't realize how long it was until we got there.
Well, Iraq stinks. Anyone that's ever been there knows exactly what I'm talking about. Both the fob and out in the countryside and in the cities, they have it is a very distinct smell. American Southwest, after it rains, you smell the dirt. It's a little bit like that. It's dirty. It's impoverished.
Pretty austere and robust conditions, and very hardened people, very hardened country.
You look at their history, and throughout history, this is a region that's been conquered, reconquered, conquered, reconquered, conquered, reconquered by a multitudes of different armies. It's like you have something ingrained in these people, and they want, like I think, what anybody else wants, and that's to live their lives, take care of their families, and raise their children to have better opportunities than themselves.
Soldiers patrol the city of Tarmiya, Iraq. The patrol is like many throughout Iraq, as coalition and Iraqi forces work to bring security to the country.
It was a surge, and we deployed over to Iraq, and the mission was taking areas and trying to control them from Al-Qaeda.
We operate in a town called Tarmiya, which is located 20-30 kilometers north of Baghdad, and was kind of a hotbed for Al-Qaeda activity. When we arrived, I think it's safe to say that the enemy controlled the area. I mean, we were walking into their turf. The living conditions were horrible when we got there. We were in a concrete building. The building was kind of like a one-floor elementary school, but very small.
And then over time, our unit, Charlie Company 49, force protection. We just took force protection in the night because we couldn't work during the day. It was snipers, everything bad that you could possibly think of.
There was no electricity, there was no running water, and the mortar threat was so high they had to go to the bathroom. They had to wear all of their body armor and everything in 120-degree heat, which the logistics of that is very disconcerting.
I was afraid for my guys, yeah. And then at some points, the school itself was orientated, had windows that were orientated to the city where we were taking our hits. I mean, they were only maybe 3 feet by 3 feet windows, but enough to get some type of, something in there that probably could throw some shrapnel down on the soldiers that were sleeping.
I mean, these kids went out on patrol for 8-10 hours a day in 120-degree heat, and they come back, and what do you have to come back to is a 120-degree building where you could just, take your gear off, but it's still 120 degrees, and drink some warm water and eat an MRE, and that's about it.